big welcome to Matthew Stone. Matthew is organising Are You OK to Play Initiative. Matthew, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Glad you're here. Can you tell me a little bit about what sort of brought about you wanting to run this initiative?
Yeah, sure. So I was a gamer, a tabletop gamer right from the age of 17 on and off. I love that atmosphere of sitting around the table and talking and chatting to people. Cut to the chase, many years later, I find myself in a psychiatrist's office being told I need to connect more, I need to get out more and stop isolating. So I found, well, I'm not one to go out and socialise, I'm not one to talk about the football or go out for dinner, so the board games are something I really love to do, and meeting people across the boards is just such a great way to have that buffer when you are a little bit uncertain about people or a bit uncomfortable.
So the board games are the icebreaker for that sort of friendship or that communication?
Yeah, either just the hello, how are you sort of thing. You sort of get rid of all of that. It's just this is what we're doing, this is what we're playing. Hi, I'm Matthew, let's go.
So can you tell us what the event's going to be like this year?
Okay, so this year it's our first year. So hopefully it'll grow bigger and bigger each year as it goes along. So for now we've got several businesses on board, we've got several community groups on board, and those groups, it's basically their own events that they will run, and it'll be marketed as an Are You OK to Play event, where people were maybe non-gamers will come along and say, oh, that sounds all right, hopefully I'll get to meet a few people, I don't be sitting at home feeling nervous or scared.
So the aim is sort of to raise awareness as opposed to like fundraising? Yes,
it's very much sort of a reflection of my own experience of the tabletop gaming.
So we're filming in early June, the event's in September, but can you tell us what you hope is going to happen during that week in September?
Okay, so Are You OK Day is the second Thursday of September. So what we're going to do, we'll run it from the Friday before to the Sunday after, so it'll include the whole week and the 2 weekends to bookend it. So I think it'd probably be a little bit difficult for a lot of organisations to just focus on the one day. That way we've got weekends and nights and mornings where people can come and play. They can look up and see where all the events are and which ones suit them.
So there's a sort of a gamut of gaming events to meet new people and to try and sort of stretch that sort of social element, and then there's also the other thing is it's a week of gaming events, which is always good.
Yes, it's a bit hard for anyone to pull me away from a gaming event. Anytime I see one on, it's like, oh, I wish I was there, I wonder what they're playing. All those new people.
So the first Are You OK to Play day is done and dusted, people have gone to the events, they've had fun, they met new people. What do you hope happens between that and then next year's event?
Maybe not even next year's event, maybe the week after or the next month over, where people say, oh, I actually enjoyed that. I met some new people. Maybe I can see those people again, or maybe next week I can go and meet some new people that I didn't meet at Are You OK? And they can go to a local game store, I can look up a local gaming group and say, oh, I've got an idea what this is about, and I can go and just pick up a game and play it, and someone will come along and play it. And if I don't really get along with them, then I'll pick up the next game and play that and meet a whole bunch of new people.
So to try and form new gaming groups, but also to get people to sort of keep coming back or keep interacting and people not being isolated.
Yeah, exactly. I think gaming group is probably too specific in some ways. I met my partner gaming, and we felt that when we were making the rules for the Facebook group, I said, oh, can you fill it in? And she put down medium as her experience in gaming. So she doesn't even regard herself as a heavy gamer. So she's just coming just because she loves that interaction. And for me, that's the important part. And I always say to people, I said, look, because I run several gaming groups, I said, well, don't think of this as a gaming group. This is a group where we make friends and we socialise. Games is just how we're doing it. And that's what I want to convey through the Are You OK to Play events.
So you talked about games as sort of icebreakers. If you had a group of people that maybe, played some games or hadn't played games, what are you putting in front of them to try and act as that icebreaker?
One of my most favourite ones is Suro. It's just a simple tile laying game. The game goes for about 10 minutes. It's got about 2 rules. Basically, people say, oh, no, I don't know how to play board games. I said, don't worry, let's go. And often, they have a good time. So, and then 10 minutes is over, and they can decide they want to pick up something else. And they've already met. It plays up to 8 people, so they've already had that icebreaker.
And then, yeah, a fun, quick game. And I think those sort of games are good where, by the time you sort of learn how to play, the game's almost over, but it's so quick that you're always happy to just jump into another one.
Yeah, and often we'll do that. Like, we'll play a game, and someone will say, "Oh, that wasn't that bad." No, what I'm doing. Can we go again? It happens a lot.
So we sort of heard about what you want to do this year and what's happening in September, and there's some stores involved, and you've got a Facebook group where we're sort of marketing all the events.
Yep.
Where would you like to see this go next year, 3 years' time, 5 years' time?
I'd basically like to see it get bigger and bigger, where you might have the gaming community say, "Oh, AOK to Play is coming up. What are we doing for it? What's our event going to be?" And then for people that may be non-gamers will say, "Oh, what's this, on our local notice board? This looks interesting," and we'll go along to that.
So trying to bond gamers and non-gamers for, quite a good cause to raise awareness about mental health issues. And
Just not even awareness, just so people can get out there and play. And I think if you're talking awareness, that's a big step. It's just to get people out there, to get out the front door and to take that first step.
Well, Matthew, it sounds great, and we're looking forward to seeing Are You OK to Play in September.